room, I know my notifications didn't go out, so I'm going to give it a minute to see if anybody jumps in. So make sure y'all thumb up the video as you come in so I know you're here. I don't see nobody yet, but YouTube sometimes is slow with the notifications, or maybe my notification didn't even go out. I'm not quite sure. I have it on top fans, not live. Let me see if I can change that. Okay, I just see a thumb up. Somebody came in. It still tells me nobody's here. Hey, what's up, guys? Good to see you. I see you. Okay. Let me throw on some glasses so I can see what the hell y'all are saying. Good morning. Hi, I'm muted. I shouldn't be muted. Can everybody hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me okay. DNA number 2. Thank you. Good morning. All right. Yes, I can hear you. Okay. So I just wanted to discuss a little true crime this morning. I need to go rinse my car off because when I got it, it was a little dusty from sitting in the shop. Well, the dude kept it in his shop, and the shop was kind of dusty. So the car is a little dusty, and it needs to be rinsed off. And I had to stop and get some cleaning stuff just to clean everything. I mean, it's pretty clean, don't get me wrong, but it's not like spotless. And I like to keep my stuff spotless, right? Like when you could eat off of it. And it's not quite of that caliber yet. It's pretty fairly clean, but it ain't perfectly clean. I want to thank everybody that joined me last night that went over the Michael Monkey Vaughn stuff. You know, that affidavit that came out was pretty sick. It was pretty bad, right? And about them, you know, trigger warning for anybody that's just tuning in or may not have seen that video last night. Is your car new or used, Dolly? It's slightly used, but pretty new, okay? It's right there in between. It's new to me, okay? It's new to me for sure. And this thing is actually pretty damn nice. Let me show you one of my favorite features of this car right off the bat. I'll show y'all this. Hold on. Let me pull this out. All right, see the stereo? Watch this. My wallet's in there. Oh, that ain't cool. That was worth the money right there. That's the whole show, people. That's the whole show. that's the gas guzzler. Yes, it is a gas guzzler. No, you cracked me up. That was the selling point right there. All right. When I seen the stereo do that, I said, okay, sold. Sell the red one. Yes, sold the red one. I sold my blue car. I may be getting rid of the slingshot, but I don't know yet. I'm trying to talk to PJ and to let me keep it, but you know, maybe financially I may have to get rid of it because this is a pretty expensive car. So I may have to get rid of the slingshot, which, you know, I built the slingshot pretty much. I did all the graphics on it, all the lights on it. So I hate to get rid of it, but it's worth more now than when I bought it because it has all the graphics on it, the lights on it. I redid the bearings in it. And I got it for a good price, so I could probably sell it for a little bit more than I paid for it, which is a good thing because you don't want to lose money, right? So I may have to end up selling it, but I don't want to get too sidetracked on what I was talking about. You know, all the information that was coming out about Michael Monkey Vaughn. There's new stuff coming out about Melanie Buzzard. I seen PJ just sent it to me, but I didn't get a chance to read it yet because I was already out and about. I need to go, like I said, spray my car off, clean out the inside of it. I bought something really cool for it today. Nothing big. But I bought this little bobblehead. It's like a little tiki bobblehead that bobbleheads when you drive. See it? Every car needs a good bobblehead, right? I mean, I already got PJ. She's my bobblehead, but this is my bobblehead for the car. I'm playing. I'm gonna get stabbed at lunchtime. So, like I said, there's stuff coming out on Melanie Buzzard. What was in the affidavit? Basically, them kidnapping the child. Brandon Shirtliff kidnapping a child. Sarah had taped the baby's mouth, right? Michael Monkey Vaughn's mouth. And Brandon stuck him in a duffel bag. And they threw him in the back of the truck. And he was in the back of the truck the whole time. And then while they were searching for Michael Monkey Vaughn, he was actually at Brandon Shirtliff's house because his mama was out of town. So they hid Michael there. And then they brought him back to the house and buried him in the backyard. Stacy went to jail, right? And while he was in jail, Stacy told. And then after Stacy told, before Stacy told, Sarah and Brandon had already moved the baby to another location. So there was no, Michael Monkey Vaughn wasn't found. Now they have charged Sarah and Stacy with murder. They have named Brandon Shirtliff, which I believe he is next to be indicted for murder. Well, not indicted, but arrested for murder. And then Adrian Lucian, which is the guy that Stacy said was a notorious sex trafficker, according to the police. They said he was gone, but he wasn't. He had took a selfie at the house after the time they said he left. So basically, the motive was to sell Michael Monkey Vaughn for $10,000. All right, to Adrian Lucian was going to sell the child, and they were supposed to get $10,000 from the sale of Michael Monkey Vaughn. But he was screaming and crying, so Sarah duct taped his mouth. Brandon threw him in a bag, and basically either he asphyxiated from positional asphyxiation, from where you get bent or crushed up into something and your lungs can't expand and you suffocate, or he died from asphyxiation from having the tape over his mouth. And you know how small a child is, so if they put the tape over his mouth, it probably was covering his nose. So he died, which is tragic, as heartbreaking as can be. And think about how he suffered before his death. This is how bad these people need to suffer. Now, if it was me, right? If it was me, I would get a roll of duct tape and tape their whole face all the way around, all the way until we buried them, all of them. They should experience the same thing that little Michael Monkey Vaughn experienced, all of them. Even Sarah's mother, Kay, Brandon Shirtliff's mother, Tina, they all assisted in the cover-up of Michael Monkey Vaughn. So to me, all these people, all 6 of them, directly involved in the death of Michael Monkey Vaughn, should be sitting underneath the prison right now. 3 of them are in jail. Stacy, Sarah, and Shirtliff. But the Adrian Lucian guy, he's not in jail. He needs to be, okay? Because this might be all, I ain't saying it's all his fault, but he put these monsters up to it, right? And that is absolutely horrible. And we've seen what it done to Brandy. So not only did they almost took 2 lives. They almost took Michael's life and Brandy's life. But thank God, God's been looking out for Brandy and watching over her, and she's made it through her, organ transplant, and she seems to be on the uptick. But you got to remember, even with that, these glasses are making my head hurt. Even though, I don't want to wish nothing bad on her or anything bad happen, but you just never know in these situations. It's not, it's not over yet. She still has a long way to go, is what I'm saying. But right now, she seems to be doing better, and that is great. Are we supposed to believe their story now, that they need to tell where Brandy's baby is? They absolutely do. And Brandy has said to Brandon Shirtliff, if he tells where the baby's at, she'll fight for him not to get the death penalty, okay? Because right now, all of these people face the firing squad in Idaho. Idaho has the firing squad. So they're all they're all up for the firing squad. So hopefully, I like to be honest. Brandy has more power than I do, right? Like I couldn't do that. I would want these people to face the thing, but at the same time, I understand it. I would want my child home too. You know, I only have one child, but they want to lay Monkey down to rest, a proper funeral, and where his brothers and sisters and Tyler and Brandy can go, go see him and put flowers on his grave and do all the things that they're supposed to do. And it's just horrible to think that they may not get the chance to do that. And if they don't, then I would say push for the execution of these people. If they're not going to hand over Michael Monkey Vaughn, I say, Brandy. Now I can't tell Brandy what to do. She's her own person, own soul. She has her own mind. But I would suggest to her, as somebody that cares, if they do not hand over these babies, push everything you can for the death penalty. Every ounce of it. All right, so I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. We're gonna go to the car. As soon as I figure out what I did with my key. I'm not in gear. It was in my pocket, but the problem was I wasn't in gear. So yeah, I hope Brandy has these people, gets these people to talk for the sake of Michael Monkey Vaughn. Yes, PJ, I just got your message. Yes, I can bring you some lunch. I'm already out and about anyway, so let me turn this up a little bit. All right. Maiden voyage. This is really like the first time I'm riding this thing around. Hello. Hey guys. And then, of course, we got the whole Melanie Buzzard situation that is going on. And apparently she held some mail hostage, I guess they're saying, or kept a mail from leaving a certain location. So she's been arrested on unrelated charges. Let me put my seatbelt on. Cracking window. It's getting a little warm. I put this jacket on this morning. It was cold. It snowed here last night, and so now it's a little warm. Thank you, believer. Is that what that says? Believe. Lunch for PJ. Well, thank you. Thank you. That is awesome of you. I'll take her lunch. I'm just gonna stop and rinse my car off from the snow, and like I said, it had a bunch of dust on it. So I'm gonna clean it real good today. Armor all the dash, do the stuff for the seats, and I want to check to see how much it'll cost me to put a speaker box back here. The radio in it is pretty good, but it's not like the best, right? Like it don't got a whole lot of bass to it. It does have the Bose surround sound in here, but I want it to have a little thump to it. You know, so I'm going to check on the price of a speaker box. So I may hit the audio shop today just to see how much it costs. Now, if it's something outrageously crazy, of course, but I'm not changing the system itself. I just want to add some speakers behind me, like a box right there. But the problem is the roof of this car sits right back there. So this is a hard top convertible. So it's both. It's got the hard top, and if you want to be topless, you can take the top off. You mean myself, I like topless. Okay, I like topless. You never know, I may take the top off in a little bit because it's starting to warm up, but it's still breezy. So, still no word though on Melanie Buzzard, which is crazy. You know. Thank you for being a member for 2 months there, Rose, and the Murder Crew. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll give you all a little view of what I'm doing while I'm talking to you. Work vehicle, do not follow. That's what it says right here. Last thing I need is a rock to hit my new car. But we need some law. You know, I always joke about Dolly law. And, you know, that we got this gray area where if the police can't prove you broke the law, you don't really have to supply them with your kid, right? Or where your kid is at. Which is absolutely crazy because how do you know that the child is fine? You know, we're in this weird area where you have your constitutional rights, but your constitutional rights are protecting you from telling where an endangered child could be, which to me is absolutely insane. And Donna, thank you for the information. This car has a nice little rumble to it. Hear it? And I just got to figure out where I'm going to put my bobblehead at, too. Let me put my sunglasses on. Looks black. Oh, the car is gunmetal silver. So, yeah, I like the new ride. It rides real good, real nice. Handles real good. The seats are real comfortable in it. I mean, you ain't putting but 2 people in here, but there ain't nobody really but me and PJ. The kids are grown, so. And of course, if I want to go anywhere with the whole family, I got the truck. You know, the truck's 4-door, so. So when it's all said and done, I'll have this car, the truck, and my bike. That's it. Oh, you seen the car with me in it yesterday? Oh man, we're hitting traffic. Not good. Yeah. New car? Yeah, this is a new car. It also has Lamborghini doors on it. Like the doors open up instead of they open out and up. I'll show you when I get to the car wash. Thank you guys. I mean, I'll be paying for it for the next 6 years, but at least I'll be driving nice. Dolly riding out. Yeah, we're on the road today. You know, maiden voyage of taking the vet out. I just got tags for it last night, so I didn't really get a good chance to go out and play in it. So y'all are joining me for the first right here, right now. Dolly Vision, baby. All right. So hopefully they find Melanie Buzzard. That would be great. And that little girl is alive. Dolly, you got 31 rocker power with that ride. This car is fast, okay? I don't drive fast, though. I got this car just because, you know, it looks cool. Basically, I don't drive fast. I never speed. I got a +5 driver's record, CDL to drive 18-wheeler trucks. I just don't drive fast. I'm not in a hurry to ever get anywhere. Like, usually when I gotta be somewhere, I leave early. I don't speed. I don't drive reckless. Um, I just got this car because I look good in it. Basically. Plus, you know, if I'm taking PJ out to dinner or we're going somewhere nice, I mean, we could drive her car, but I don't want to drive in a raggedy ass car. So it's an investment, and I mean, I don't know how long I'll keep it. You know, I got it like everything. I got it at a good price, way below Blue Book. So I figured if I sell it, I could probably keep it for a year or two and sell it and still get my money back, right? Because I got it at such a good price. You need to take it out on a track. Well, it does have the wide body rear end. It has the wide racing tires on the back. I'll show when I get out the car at the car wash. I'll show you guys. Oh, it's this car is bad. It's a badass car. But like I said, more or less for me, I just got it because it's nice. I didn't get it for the speed. But if you want it to go fast, yeah, you talking 0 to 60 in like 3 seconds, you know. So it's definitely a gone in 60 seconds car. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely an American muscle car. That's the best way to put it. Nice, congrats, Dolly. Well, I wouldn't have been able to get it without PJ. My credit sucks. Okay, I don't have the best credit, and PJ got really good credit. So, you want to get technical? This is PJ's car. Okay, I'm just paying for it. It's PJ's car. I could have never got this car. They would have never gave me this car. They would have walked me over to a damn a Nia. What is it? A Kia damn Rio or something. My credit would have got me off the lot. They've been like, dude, your credit's so low, you need to get the fuck off our lot. All right, you don't pay nothing. You ain't paid a bill since 1982. So yeah, but I've been trying to fix my credit, and I'm in the process of doing those things, right? So but like old cell phone bills that I never paid really hurt my credit score. Like, you know how you get a phone and then you're like, oh, well, I'm going to switch up to T-Mobile, and then you switch up to T-Mobile and you never paid a bill from the last damn phone you had? That killed my credit score, right? Your credit sucks too. So you know what I'm talking about, Dan, right? Can't have shit in my name, right? Can't have shit in my name. But so I sold the cars, which was the down payment, right? And then like I said, this is PJ's car and the bank owns it, but one day it'll be mine, you know. But everything happens for a reason. Me and PJ, we make a good team, so we work hard together. We're always grinding. PJ works her ass off. A lot of people don't think I do anything. They think I just YouTube, but you gotta remember we run the whole soap business, and that ain't an easy task like people think. Right? I spend hours making product. PJ spends hours packaging products and shipping products. So I think I tell people all the time is I'm one of the hardest workers on YouTube, I think. Me, myself, if you ask me personally, I'd be like, because a lot of people don't run a small business and YouTube. But my small business is a part of my YouTube because really the only place I advertise is YouTube. So YouTube is really important to the small business that we run. And you guys have been buying, believe it or not, a lot of soaps. So thank you guys that have been buying my soaps, lotions, body washes, hats, shirts. You definitely been keeping me alive. And I thank you guys for that. And, it helps keep this journey alive on helping people and, battling for the rights of these missing kids, giving some of these people a voice that don't have a voice. We got 381 of you in the room right now, and we got 186 likes. Been with me for years. Well, thank you. That's awesome. I'm glad you could be here. That is for sure. It's been a long journey. It's been a long, long journey, and we built a lot along the way. When I first started, I didn't have the soap business. I didn't do my own merch. I didn't, I first started this channel with an iPhone 5. And now, of course, there's a studio. We run a small business. And we turned Dolly Vision into something. And when I say we, I mean all of us. Because I couldn't have did this by myself. I couldn't have, even with PJ, we needed all you guys to support us. And you guys have done that so much that we've been able to grow the way we have. So for that, I'm ever and grateful to all you people out there that watch on YouTube. Definitely the people that's been here with me from the beginning. I'll never get too big to where I don't remember my people from the start. They always say, don't forget where you came from because you're destined to go back, right? So I don't forget my people. Okay, well, thank you. We try to make a difference, and you'd be surprised because, my big thing when I started this, and I know this probably I sound like a broken record because I've said this so many times, was, I never had a plan to be in the true crime. It all happened by accident. And that's why I always say that I didn't pick true crime. True crime picked me. So going into this, it was like Summer Wells. And I remember I was sitting in my living room, and it almost had brought me to tears, the story of Summer Wells. And I was thinking to myself, what can I do to help? And you have that voice in your mind telling you, well, you're only one person, there ain't much you can do. And that's not true. You can do a lot, right? You ain't gonna be able to do a lot fast. But it's not a short race. It's a forever race. It's like a marathon. It's not like a quick sprint. So you got to be prepared for the marathon, and one person can do a lot in a marathon. Like I said, you may not be able to do a ton in a sprint, but you'll be able to do a lot over a good amount of time. And that's the important thing. And you're able to get a lot done like that. And I believe over the last 4 years, 4.5 years, almost 5 years. No, we've been here 5 years. Well, this channel's been here 5 years, but we've really been doing true crime for about 4.5. Because believe it or not, this isn't even my channel. This channel belonged to one of my friends. And he started the channel to make it clips. Like he was going to share clips on it of my stuff. And he was doing that. So the channel was created as a clip channel of what I was already doing. So at one point, YouTube got on to me about posting a video about Big Booty Judy. And they took my channel down, but then they gave it back to me, which was JAMZTV, the same, my other channel. So while we were in limbo with that, he was still posting my content over here. And by that point, I had already really started getting into the true crime Summer Wells stuff. So when they gave my channel back, I just stopped using it and started using this channel for the true crime stuff. And then now we've been here 5 years. So technically, I've been on YouTube for over 8 years. That's crazy. But here for, I would say 4.5, 5 years here. Okay. And then I remember when YouTube wrote me an apology letter for taking my channel down. They said, well, we made a mistake because they struck me for nudity, right, on the channel. And there was no nudity. So basically, they took my channel down for nothing. And, well, what it was the girl was wearing yoga pants that kind of looked like skin colored, but it was a news story about a lady who died from getting implants. And I was covering the story because she was in the rap world and I did entertainment news. And then YouTube thought it was something else and took down the whole channel for it. But thank God they did that because, you know, I'm one of these people that I believe that everything happens for a reason. Because then, of course, YouTube, like I said, they wrote me a letter, apologized, said they reviewed the video. There was nothing wrong with it. And they gave me everything back. They took the strike off, all that. So, which was okay, good because it gave me that time to realize I don't want to do this, right? This don't do anything for the world. This don't do anything to help. Big Booty Judy stories are not helping anybody, right? Who gets anything from that? And by that point, I wanted my voice to help people. Like if I was going to get up here, I wanted to bring something decent to the world, not stuff that really didn't matter. And so Dolly Vision True Crime was born. So if I could go back, I wouldn't change anything. I think everything happened the last 8 years of my journey on YouTube, I believe happened the way that were supposed to happen. I was supposed to be here with you guys. Beautiful car, Dolly. Well, thank you. Thank you, guys. My girl loves me. What can I say? What can I say? Now, let me see if I have enough money to wash it. I'll be low on funds, boy. Let me see what I got here. What we working with? Oh, shit. I got a 20. I got a 20. The machine don't take 20s, though. I got one $20 bill. I got 23. Let's see, hold on. No, there's a 5. That's all I need right there. I can rinse my car off with that 5. And these 2 1s. Okay. Let me show y'all. This is just tuning in. This is my favorite part of the car, right? Because I can hide stuff here. Oh, you go. I mean, nobody would know that was there. If you broke in this car, you would never think to do that, right? So that is awesome. That's my favorite part of the car. Now, I'll show y'all the car. All right. It's really cool because you don't have door handles. You know how you open a car door? This car don't have door handles. It has a button. So, like, you push this button. Let me show y'all guys. Like, you reach over here and you push this button, and the door opens. All right. It has the wide body rear end. And look how big the tires are. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I didn't get custom plates. This is a C7 Z06. So that I gotta get ready to wash because it's a little dirty. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's a little dirty. Damn, it's cold out. Hold on a second. The wind's blowing so hard I don't want my door open like that. Grab my key. Grab my money. Ah. As far as like the door handles, like the button. You get inside. It's damn cold out here. that was really Lord. So I gotta clean the whole inside today. I mean, it's clean, but like I said, it's not. There's a little bit of stuff, you know, a little bit of dust and stuff. So I'm gonna do the leather treatment on the seats today. I'm gonna do the dashboards, the mats. It's all carbon fiber on the inside, which is, you know, a little expensive for my taste, but it is what it is. I see a little bit of stuff on this seat right here that needs to be cleaned. The back needs to be vacuumed. And I gotta find a box that'll fit, that'll allow my trunk to still sit back there. So the box can only be about this wide that goes behind me. And I want to put like 2 tins in it. That bump. I want a little bit of bass in here. Ooh, I'm cold. Good Lord. Thank you, Judy. Thank you. It's nice. I just got to keep it nice, you know. And believe it or not, it is. I'm not going to drive it a ton. Just in case I ever resell it, I want to keep the miles low on it. You know, keep the resale value, right? I just got it. I'm talking about selling it. But I mean, one day I will, like, sell it, right? So I want to, like, just like my other one. When I got that one, I was like, oh, I ain't never going to sell this car. And then I was like, okay, it's time to sell it. Summer Wells case development thoughts. On the Summer Wells case, I don't think there's really no big developments that'll, like, anything crazy, you know. I mean, you know, you got Don and Candace split up. Extra shine. So you would think they would tell on each other or they would say something, but I truly believe. Is this one rag? The damn thing is like. Oh, it rips. They rip up. Okay, there we go. They're perforated. I'm about to say, good Lord. We throw these back here in the back. We don't need all those rags. But since I'm sitting here talking to you, I might as well be cleaning the dash at the same time, right? This is like a shine and protector for my dash. Oh, it looks way better. Like this, you can tell, like, I mean, this is a really nice car, but you can tell it hasn't been cleaned, like, by, like, a detailer. Like, I'm really good. Like, I'll spend days cleaning a car, right? Like, to get a good clean, like a dolly clean on a car, it takes me 3 days of cleaning the car. And I mean, that's everything wiped down, all the cracks, every single thing. So when you get in your car, there was one point that I wanted to open a little detailing shop, right? But I didn't really have the time, especially with YouTube, right? But I do a really good job at detailing. And if you go get your car detailed, like really professionally detailed, it is expensive. Okay, it is expensive. But I've gotten so good at it with the stuff I use that when I'm done, it is basically showroom quality, right? Like you could pull this thing into a car lot and it wouldn't be one speck of dirt on it. Big Amish. House cleaner shot and killed while attempting to enter home. Oh man, that's terrible. That's coming on Court TV. What did that say, Dolly? You need to sell your own version of turtle wax for cars. Well, I don't make turtle wax, you know. Let's get this door. Let's get this door while I'm here. I don't make turtle wax. I don't know how to make turtle wax. I'm sure I can figure it out. But I don't make turtle wax. So I don't know. That's plastic. I need plastic cleaner for that. Did I get plastic cleaner? Leather seat stuff. Are you all from the same place? Used to wax melt recipe. No, that ain't nowhere near the same. Oh, long bottle. Long bottle. This is the non-greasy stuff, right? I hate, you know, you ever get in somebody's car and they like armor all it and you get in it and the whole car feels greasy as hell? I can't stand that stuff. So see, this is the non-greasy formula, and I think this works the best because I hate getting in a car and the car feels all slippery. I actually have not. Yeah, you slide all over the seats, right? Yeah, I try to do away with that. That stuff is it's like putting damn grease on your car, like Crisco. I want it clean and shiny. I don't want to slide around in it. You hit a bump and be sliding around, like it's like you're sitting on a damn slip and slide. So, oh, that door is looking a lot better. Look at that shine, baby. I'm just kidding. I hate that too. Yeah, I mean, it just depends what you use, right? Armor All is notorious for it. Like if you use just straight Armor All on your car, oh my God, that stuff is so slippery. Speaking of which, let me clean this console right here. Like when I get it back to the house later today, I'll take like a little credit card and I'll go in all the cracks, clean out all the cracks. I'll clean every single thing. Like it'll be, like I said, when I'm done, it'll take me a couple days to clean everything, but it'll be spotless. I'm talking about inside and out, windows, and then of course I don't allow people to touch my windows. You get in the car, don't put hands on my window. You know what I'm saying? I spend so much time cleaning the windows to keep them clean. I can't stand when somebody gets in there or comes in and touches your window or your car. I hate it because you know you got oils on your hands, right? So as soon as you touch my window, You done put oil on my window, and now you got to get it off, and it's hard to get off, right? You might think you got it off, but then you'll see a fingerprint, you'll see the handprint. I can't stand that. I hate that. So don't ever touch my windows. You can touch the car. It's easy to wipe the car off, but it's a lot harder to clean the windows. And of course, I'm going to Rain-X everything. And basically, Rain-X is nothing but wax. You just wax the windows. So that way when it rains, it just runs off. So that's later today. And of course, there's this certain stuff I use with all the plastic in the car. It's a plastic restorer, and it protects your plastic so your plastic don't fade in your car. And then I go over every inch of the car that's plastic with that. I just popped the trunk. Damn it! Hold on, let me go shut my trunk. I hit the button when I was cleaning the dash. Yeah, the trunk button is on the dash, so I accidentally hit the trunk button. Okay, back to true crime. So, like, of course, we're gonna stay covering the Michael Monkey Vaughn stuff until these people are convicted. I am gonna be flying out to Fruitland, Idaho. I don't know exactly when, but as soon as they get Stacy Wandra expedited back to Idaho, because he's in Arizona right now. I don't believe they got him yet. They got 30 days to pick him up. So, which is great because I need a little bit of time anyway. Especially during the holidays, right? Because I don't really want to go anywhere and leave on the holidays. But if I got to, I got to. But I hope that ain't the case. And as soon as he goes to court, I'm not talking about his arraignment. I'm talking about as soon as they set up his trial, I'm going to be in Fruitland, Idaho for the trial of Stacy. And most likely for Sarah. Now, I'll be there for Brandon and all the, and Lucid, whatever the hell his name is. I don't think so, because, I'm on a budget, okay? So, I will definitely be there for Stacy, and we will be covering that live here, the whole court proceedings for Stacy and Sarah Wandra. Except for the arraignment. Like, when he gets back, they'll arraign him. They'll ask him, does he want a lawyer, how he pleads. But then as soon as they set up his trial, which I'm honestly thinking that he won't go to trial until at least January, right? Because of the holidays, and, they usually make your court date about 90 days away. So I'm thinking he'll probably end up in court around January or February, which is wintertime in Idaho, which is going to be cold as hell. But the good thing about this is Fruitland is not real expensive. It ain't like going to Cali. It's not like going at, the hotels are not that. They ain't got real nice hotels either, though. They got this shady-ass hotel, small ones. But it depends where you're at there, too. Like, if you go a little ways from... Because Fruitland is basically the country. You're out in the middle of the country. It's like one road that has businesses. That's it. For you guys that have never, you're just curious about how the area is where Michael Monkey Vaughn was from. There's one main drag that goes from Ontario, Oregon into Fruitland, Idaho. And they got little stores, dispensaries, stuff like that down that road. But then once you get off that road, there's nothing. There's cornfields. There's little neighborhoods here and there, but between the country environment, like horses and stuff like that. There's just... Don't forget Summer Wells, son. Don't forget Summer Wells? How would I forget Summer Wells? What are y'all... Love you car, Dolly. Thank you, Tina. That wasn't a complete sentence. It probably should have read, Dolly, I love your car. You know what I'm saying? But it just said, Dolly, love you car. Love that town. Fruitland, Idaho. I mean, if you like, you know, having to travel a good ways to go to the store and you don't want to be around anybody, and it's a quaint neighborhood. You both work hard. What's that say? Blah, blah, blah. My grandson fixed my phone. I finally got to subscribe. I love your show. Love the car. Well, thank you. Well, I hope you love the show more than you love the car. The car is just a car. Okay? the car the car is replaceable. The show ain't, okay? The show ain't. Dolly's not replaceable. So I hope you like the show more than you like this car. Okay? The car's just flashy. It ain't nothing special. Alright? Crazy. Stop telling Dolly what to do. Did somebody tell me what to do? I'm sure you can do it. How nice of you. Thank you. Start it. I am in just a minute. I just drove here. So if you're just tuning in, it'll be a minute because I'm going to the audio. Wait, what time is it? Anybody know what time it is on the East Coast? I gotta take PJ something for lunch. Wait a minute. Do I got my? Yeah, I got my credit card with me. It's 12:15. Is it? Okay. Well, let's go get PJ something for lunch. We'll take a little ride. There you go, baby. That's what it's supposed to sound like. That's what the car is supposed to sound like when you start it. Yeah, you're right. It's 12:13. Okay. So car's clean. I mean, it ain't wiped down, but I'm gonna wipe it down when I get home. And I guess I'll go to the audio shop after I take PJ lunch. So let's go get PJ. You look good in it. Well, thank you. Thank you. I mean, I drove a vet before anyway. This is just a different vet. So I just change cars, not the type of car. Let's go this way. See, these windows are tinted pretty dark. I hope they don't violate Virginia law because I got this car in North Carolina, and the tint laws are a little bit different in North Carolina than they are in Virginia. And everything is. You gotta watch every little bump, every little dip, because this car sits so low. I think about getting Chick-fil-A. It looks like so much traffic. It's my DoorDash ride, okay? I got T-Rev to co-sign for me on this car here. Mhm. Slingshot? I still have the slingshot right now. I may end up selling it. I really don't want to, But PJ may make me. I don't know. I kind of want to keep it. I wasn't going to park it in my storage unit, hide it so she don't see it. That way she won't be reminded to get rid of it. Out of sight, out of mind. And nobody going to let me over. They ain't going to let me in. Okay, she was going to get Chick-fil-A. She may end up with a Wawa sandwich. I don't know. There ain't nothing around here. Okay, yeah, we got to go this way. We ain't going to be able to wait for that. That'll take forever. Alright, guys, we're going to switch views so y'all ain't staring at me. Damn, traffic is crazy today. Look at all that traffic. I know, it's nothing but traffic. That's the bad thing about living in the city, right? Is you stuck in traffic all the damn time, especially at lunchtime. Lunchtime and like 5 o'clock, traffic always terrible. We taking that. It was a little bit red, just a little bit. Trying to think of what's this way to get PJ for lunch. She may have to get Mickey D's. I mean, there's just nothing I can get to. Traffic's so bad over here. People, let me over. You don't want to hit me because you'll be paying for this bitch. I mean, would you want to hit this car? I was just thinking about it. You had to pay for it. Would you want to hit it? If you want to hit it. You need a white t-shirt and a bigger hat.
But I just got it. I don't have to get another one. What's up, Zach? Hey, Amy. Of course, we got Sage, the greatest mod ever. Rose, Paw Patrol. Make sure y'all give the video a like. I know it's just us hanging out, driving around today. We did talk a little bit of true crime, not a ton. You bought a little beater, has a turtle on the dash. It's still there. Well, I got this little tiki guy. You know, it kind of gave me a Turtle Island vibes. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm going to put somewhere up here on the dash. I just don't know where yet. And thank you, Nina, for the super chat. That was cool of you. You tired of crime? It's fun just hanging out. Well, cool. I'm glad you could be here for that. It's just like, it's a really nice day. It's kind of cool out, but the sun is out. The weather's beautiful, but it's cold when the wind blows. Wintertime is coming. I ain't doing no burning. How much these tires cost? One of these tires on this car is like $400 or $500. They gotta last. PJ might. She drives faster than I do. Right? You just have to wait till PJ's driving it one day. Tell her to. I don't drive fast. That's why I have such a good driving record. Matter of fact, we got a Corvette coming up beside us. Oh, he's gonna get caught at the light. Yeah, he got caught at the light. He's in a white one. I wish I could play the radio, but YouTube copyright strikes every time you play some music, so. Tires are affordable. Not for this car. This car has the wide body race tires on it. Oh, he just passed me. That was a Stingray that passed. There's a lot of vets around here. See, his is the standard vet, the one that just passed. It ain't the Z06. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get her this Mickey D's. There ain't nothing else around. See my little bobblehead now? Nice little BMW right there. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. Y'all be good. Dolly loves you.